Ogilvy Raceway we are headed to right now. The cars are loaded up from last night when we were down in Montevideo. Still good to go. Well, kind of. We got a bunch of maintenance to do when we get there, so they're not really good to go. But we're leaving with plenty of time. This is a track that is a sweeping 3/8 track. I have not run a late model there in, I don't know, 8, 9, maybe even 10 years. Ran a mod there a couple of times, but it's been 3, 4. We tried racing there last year and we had a major carburetor issue that knocked us out for all night. So we'll head down there, see how it goes. We got Onyx, we got Alex, and in the back we got Ben and Jerry.
Is looking for a divorce.
Getting to work. What are you working on, boys? Give them a rundown.
Pulling the radiator.
Derek's pulling the radiator so we can clean it out. See all that little bit of mud in there? There's way more than you think. And if it's not clean, it doesn't cool. Onyx is fixing
All
whatever happened here.
The shitty ones that all spin.
I can teach you a trick. And we got Alex going on tires. I'm gonna get this little battery charger going. Looks like Ogilvy. This place is known for getting really slick, wide, and smooth. A lot of finesse, top to bottom. Well known for being a good racetrack, at least in my opinion. We'll just see if we can get a hold of it, how we can do. Are you wondering on that strap?
Yeah, take it off.
That's what I think. I think the whole thing will come off. I'll get it as straight as I can in the vise.
Yeah.
Door strap got a little bit wonky back there. That's the best way to clean a radiator right there. Look at that. That's how much came out of there. I mean, that thing was plugged tight. That's why you got warm at the end of last night.
We should have a better one of those screens that actually protects instead of just all the rivets.
Yeah. Look at the 6X even showed up. You're on video. You're stuck with YouTube all night now.
Oh, that's 6X, guys.
Hey, this isn't 4 inches.
You're not a tech guy now. Leave them alone.
KME with Soda late models going green. Here we go, Ogilvy. Out front, the number 5 of Josh Zimpel, followed by Tyler Peterson and Zach Johnson. Starting to put the slide on him, the 7A of Shane Sabraski, working his way up, putting a little heat on the 1 CPO of Tyler Peterson. Going a little further to the outside, not letting him by though, the number 7. And coming around for the checkers, the 7A of Shane Sabraski. followed by the 1 TPO of Tyler Peterson and the 73J of Zach Johnson. Some great racing by those individuals tonight.
Tight on throttle.
It looked tight on throttle. It looked like you lagged forward, probably because you were tight on throttle.
Probably. Yeah. So
I didn't see, when I got up there, you were passing that guy for third.
well, I was a half a car length behind Josh on the start, and he just took advantage of it. And I had to check up because he took advantage of it, and then TPO shot in and took advantage of it. And a lap later, Shane was a pretty tight slider. I had to get out of the throttle for Shane too, so I was back and forth by then. But now we start outside goal. It's big. There's more momentum than I remember. It's really circular. Some speed there. It didn't work for me when I would go high into one. Everybody underneath me would take advantage of it and slide me.
E-mods, it might be different though.
It might be. Yeah, it might be. Coming out of 4, it wants to wash you towards the wall. I was able to, if I'd keep it down, middle or lower, I would inch up on the guys that would wash out.
Okay.
But then when I got by myself, I started washing out like I was carrying too much speed there, but it didn't cost me anything.
Okay.
But it's big momentum.
Yeah.
All right, good luck.
I started on the top, which is probably good.
Yeah, there's more traction on the top coming out of 2.
Yeah.
I just screwed up. I didn't get going on the start quick enough. Josh beat me on the start, and then everybody took advantage of me after that.
Okay.
All right.
So where'd you end up?
3rd. So I start and I redrew 2.
So who was the one car you passed?
I got Zimple back.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shane was kind of slowly inching away with it. Tyler and I were kind of, I'd catch Tyler for a lap and then he'd pull me for a lap.
All right, coming around, going green, 3 wide. Coming into turn 1. Out front, Parker Frolic, followed by the 23 of Mitch Weiss, followed by the number 1 of Scott Bintz. Staying pretty tight, the 73 of Onyx Johnson, trying to put the heat on the number 1S, Scott Bintz. Still back there battling, but stretching out a little further out front. Win 1, Parker Frolic, followed by the 23 of Mitch Weiss. Rounding off the top 3 would be the 1S of Scott Bintz. Going 3 wide into turn 3, coming around. Parker Frolic, the 1. Win 1. Parker Frolic is 14 years old out there with 1 lap to go. The 23 of Mitch Weiss. Will he be able to get it done? Moving up into the 3rd position, the 73 of Onyx Johnson. And coming around for the checkers, Parker Frolic, followed by the 23 of Mitch Weiss, the 73 of Onyx Johnson.
I messed with the top for too long.
Yeah.
I think a couple more laps I could have won that heat. Could have been on it a bit more, I think.
On the chip more?
Yeah. And the track and the feature will slow down too.
Yeah.
Temp didn't even get close. Like, not even.
I didn't turn much RPM either. It's like it's so momentum-y.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's different. It's so big and round.
It's fun.
Yeah. Couple of decent heat races. I needed to not leave the bottom open in corner 1. I got a bad start and then I left the bottom open and everybody took advantage of it as they should have. So taught me a lesson there. But I redrew number 2, so I haven't looked at lineups yet. But that should put me outside pole by my math. Onyx, good race, move forward. He should start 12th just by doing the math. He should be starting 12th. There's a ton of B mods here tonight, or Midwest mods, his class. Really strong track. They get really good car counts. A lot of solid cars here in both divisions. So I start front row. Hopefully we'll get a good feel of what the car's really doing. I am tight on the throttle for sure. So I'm going to loosen a few things up. We're going to put a new right rear tire on, add a little bit of stagger. Maybe move the fifth coil just a little bit. We'll see.
Here we go, Ogilvy Raceway. "20 cars out on the track out front. The 7A of Shane Sabraski. Coming around down to the inside, the 73 of Zach Johnson. Shane Sabraski coming around, followed by the 73 of Zach Johnson, still putting the heat on him. Still a battle going on in the back of the pack. Third place, the 22 of Jack Caranda. Oh, spin out in turn 4. Take that as a yellow flag. Here we go. Going green, Ogilvy. Four wide into turn. Coming around your leader, Shane Sabraski, followed by Zach Johnson and Jack Caranda. The 22 making his way and trying to... We have a caution on the track. Apologize. Looking to go green this time around. There's the green flag. Here we go, Ogilvy Raceway. Shane Sabraski out front, followed by the 73 of Zach Johnson and the 22 of Jack Caranda. Sorting the mail, 4 wide in turn 4. Still hanging on, Shane Sabraski of 0.7 ahead of Zach Johnson. The leader, Shane Sabraski, just pulled off. Zach Johnson, your new leader of the 73J. Out front, followed by the 1 TPO of Tyler Peterson. That is a tough break for Shane Sabraski. Looks like the 22 is in the wall on the back stretch, coming into a caution. Going green one more time. Here we go. 15 of 20 laps. 5 laps to go. 73 of Zach Johnson, if he can keep it out front, separating himself. And coming around for 1 lap to go, the 73 of Zach Johnson, followed by Tyler Peterson and the 30 of Kevin Burdick, trying to put the heat on him into turn 4, pushing him across the finish line. That was a close race between Zach Johnson and Tyler Peterson. but taking home the win, the 73J of Zach Johnson. Climbing out of the car, your winner of the KME Wissota Late Models, Zach Johnson. Great racing tonight. Once again, some of the sponsors of Zach's: Glenwood State Bank, Shocker Hitch, Bolts and Nuts, Shaw Trucking, Midwest Machinery, and Millennial Farmer, just to name a couple. So
hell of a job, dude.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was fun. You were good everywhere.
Yeah.
How'd it feel? Still a little tight?
A little on entry, like when I would rip the top.
And I think a lot of that was just the treacherous cushion. It would just grab your right rear and kind of throw you.
Yeah. They were all driving in super hard on the bottom.
Yeah, when you'd go to the bottom in 1 and 2, nobody would slow down and carve it the way you would. You were so much better out of 2 when you'd carve that. But this track is so much momentum, like in the late model, when I cut it the way you did, it felt like I lost a ton of ground as Shane let it drift up. So I don't think that always works here, but you made it work really well.
Yeah. Was Tyler all over you?
He wasn't, well, from what I'm hearing, guys, he wasn't all over me until I tried to block on the last corner because I was afraid of him ripping the lip. Mm-hmm. So I was running the center and just kind of leaving the center and letting it come to the top, coming out. And then the last corner, I dove it in the center and I let it drive all the way to the top, just in case he was ripping the lip. And I guess when I drove it all the way to the top, he almost cut under me. So when we crossed the checker, he shot by me like at the line.
Oh, okay.
So he had a big run when I did that.
Okay.
But I did it because I didn't know if he was coming right there or not, you know? Good job, dude.
Yeah.
That was really fun to watch. You looked really smooth.
I could go all
You kept picking the right lines, you know, when somebody would force you to move, you would just move. You made it work. Hey, I'll take that. 12th to 4th.
Oh,
And another win. A lot of luck involved there. When Shane broke, obviously a lot of luck, but I was just happy to be running with Shane at a place that Shane runs really well at in particular. So.
And we've had some bad luck lately. We'll take a little bit of good luck.
We will. We made it home. It is a little bit after 1 o'clock. Not bad. For a 2-hour drive home, not bad at all. Man, what an insanely good weekend. Awesome night to be able to go to a track that we just don't have a lot of experience with, where they have good car counts, and be able to run the way we did. I learned a little bit more after my race. I didn't realize it was as close as it was. I knew Tyler got in there at the end. I had a terrible last lap. I pushed really bad in 1 and 2 on the last lap. And so in 3 and 4, I purposely kind of drove in the middle and let it drive out to protect that high side. And I know that wasn't the fast line, but I didn't want Tyler to be ripping the lip and come up behind me. And anyway, we won it. Either way, whatever, we won it. I'll watch the replay on Dirt Race Central and see what it looked like. Hi, Anna. How you doing? Hi. Welcome, or I guess you're welcoming me. Were you sleeping? Yes, hello, good morning, or whatever it is. Hi, hi. Every bit as fun as winning my race was watching Onyx come through from 12th place to 4th on a track that he doesn't run with that level of competition, to be able to run the high side, run the bottom, roll the middle. Wherever he went, he was just good. It was so fun to watch, so cool to see just how smooth he was. No matter where he went, he adjusted correctly. The car worked good and he drove it even better, so it was a good weekend. I'll take all of that, that's for sure. So thank you guys very much for watching. I really honestly, we really honestly, genuinely appreciate it. It's fun to have a second channel, be doing some things. Sometimes it's a lot to do while we're trying to race. But with Shep helping us out on the camera, I think that's gonna be big for us. So looking forward to doing some more videos over here. Hopefully you guys stick with us. Appreciate it. We'll see you later.